What I am saying is, we live in a fool's world, and we are all schooled to believe that these doctors are all gods, they are here for our good. There are gods among doctors. But Ayurveda has also said, doctor, when you start getting money, Vaidhyarajo Namastubhyam, I salute you. Why? Yamaraja Sahodara, you are the brother of Yamaraja. Don't feel bad. I am very proud because Yamaraja is the only man who is not corrupt and who treats everyone equally. Absolutely equally. So it's proud. But the second sentence is a little tricky. Yamastu harati pranan. Yama only takes life. Vaidhyo pranan dhanani cha. You take both. This is the problem. So otherwise, then so much so, doctors have lost all their credibility even in the West now. I was telling Nadkarni Saab, I think, yes, Nadkarni Saab I was telling, you must all read this article. It is free in the internet, called Death by Medicine. Read that, Death by Medicine. The first author's name, madam, is Gary Null. This is in a very difficult journal. You won't get it in the journal because you have to pay for it. But it's free on the internet. Somebody has put it in the internet. Virus put it in the internet. Read it in the and you will get real good idea. If you want to read a respectable scientific journal itself, there's an article called Is US Medicine the Best in the World? Read it. Is US, United States Medicine the best in the world? Okay? Article. Author's name is Barbara, 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 you know? Barbara Starfield, Starfield, Starfield. And the journal is freely available on the internet. It's called JAMA, JAMA, Journal of the American Medical Association. Year is 2000. Write down 2000. Semicolon, volume is 284. Colon, page is 483. Go and read that today. You will get a shock. American medicine is the worst in the world, and we are aping American medicine. Number one. Number two, America, doctors and medicines are the leading cause of death. You get that? And cancer and heart attack come after that. Still, we want to be American. Today, the craze for America is such that I was telling the doctors in Hinduja Hospital this morning, today if you want to go for a consultant's this interview, you must have one special qualification. You may be a FRCS, MRC, nothing. BTA, you know what BTA is? Been to America. Unless you have gone to America for training for at least 1 year, you are not the ideal candidate for appointment as a consultant. So everybody is there, 10 candidates sitting, everybody is anxious whether there's only one post vacant. They'll say, are you a BTA? Are you a BTA? If anybody is BTA, this fellow will not go for the interview at all, he'll go home. If nobody is a BTA, then he says, I stand a chance, let me try. So that is our, because we are slaves. We have political independence, but not intellectual independence. We still think with the Western idea. See, yoga originally is from India. It has gone to America and come back. Now you have super yoga. Have you seen super yoga in the internet? How many Tamilians here? You know Thopu Karanam? When you go to Pillayar temple, you do Pandringa. This Thopu Karanam today in the internet has become super yoga because actually Thopu Karanam is done for a particular reason. When you do that and pull your pinna down, it directly stimulates your hippocampus major. So if you are going for an exam, or here, before coming here, I wanted to do Thopu Karanam, but Sucheta, I saw Sucheta and forgot about Thopu Karanam. Otherwise, I would have spoken better, sensible things. I'm talking nonsense because I didn't do Thopu Karanam. You go to the YouTube and say Thopu Karanam, you will get that. It's called super yoga. Then you say, it's good. But if you say you do yoga, so it must come from the, we say in Kannada, any Kannadigas here? Shankadinda Bandra Tirtha. If you give the holy water from the temple in any other form, they don't. But if you put it in the Shanka, then it's real Tirtha. So, American medicine is a Thopu Karanam medicine, gets transferred here. Don't believe that. Now friends, I will tell you what I have been telling you, because De Valera said, if you want to sell an audience an idea, first tell them what you are going to tell them, which I told you. Then tell them you can tell for any number of days. I can go on for another 2 days. But he said, don't forget to tell them what you told them at the end so that they can take it home. 3 things I told you. A, you are born to be healthy till you die. Don't try to live here forever. You will not succeed, said Bernard Shaw in his book Doctor's Dilemma. Okay? So don't try to be here forever. Your aim should be, till I die, I should be healthy so that I don't become dependent on others. Don't be dependent on others. Think that your children will look after you, your wife will look after you, your husband will look after you. When you are seriously disabled, after some time they all get fed up. Psychological inside they'll be thinking, when will this fellow die? But outside they'll say, no, we'll do everything. I have experience. We get these old people in the village whose children are in America. So this fellow, old man, 80 years old man, gets a heart attack. He is admitted in my intensive care unit. Night 2 o'clock I get a phone call. Till then I was looking after his father. When I come and want to sleep, doctor, my father is admitted under you in so-and-so. I said, yes. How is he? Well, he has had a serious heart attack. We will try, but we don't know. I don't know. God knows what will happen. But doctor, money is no problem. You do anything you want. I want my father alive. Then you tell him, I wish money could keep somebody alive. No, we will do our best with or without money. But then ultimately what happens to him depends on God. So you think he is going to die, doctor? Supposing I say, because he wants me to say he will die. Because he knows he will die, but he doesn't want to say that. He wants the guilt feeling passed on to the doctor. Supposing I say, chances are that he will die. But doctor, you better tell me in advance because I have only 10 days holidays. I want to finish all the work when you come back. Which means he wants him to die. He does not want the guilt feeling. So he said, money, no problem. He thinks he can give love for money. I tell such people, if you come here and spend those 10 days now, maybe your father will not die. But then he is afraid, supposing he dies at the end of 10 days. He can't stay back. This is the problem. So don't depend on others. That must be your aim in life. To do that, A, think of compassion. Don't hate nobody. Don't hurt nobody. Don't even have an ill feeling towards somebody. And don't allow anybody to insult you, because nobody can insult you without your permission. What is insult? If you think you are somebody, you are a tiger. Occasionally somebody thinks you are a monkey, then they say he is a monkey. Then you get terribly angry. You know you are a monkey, but you are acting as a tiger. But if you are a monkey and you accept you are a monkey, somebody calls you monkey, fine. That's what he has found. So be who you are. Most of us live a different life. Don't live on your reputation. Reputation is what the world thinks. Live on yourself, your character. Character is what you are. And I know what I am, and I don't want to live as what Basu said I am. I am. So I know my frailties, my weaknesses, my strong points, etc., etc. You are happy. Otherwise, on the day somebody insults you, you have headache. Your blood pressure goes up. You go to the doctor. Then you check up. Check up means you are a patient. You are a patient means you don't come back. And that's what happens to you. So don't do that. Live comfortably.